Let's rewind the day and see how we got here. Every beach trip starts the same way. Multiple trips back to the car, sore arms, and someone always forgets something. Today we're putting this oversized beach wagon to the test to see if it can really replace all those exhausting trips, or if it's just another gimmick. Amazon says it can carry up to 600 pounds across the sand. We loaded it with almost everything we needed for a beach day, and even added one extra passenger. But before the day was over, we discovered one small setup mistake that actually made the wagon perform even better. I'll show you what we learned. Hi everyone, today we're putting this heavy-duty beach wagon through a real-world beach test. This isn't just another unboxing. We're going to assemble it, load it up, haul everything to the beach, see how it performs on soft sand, and I'll share the little things we learned that you won't find on the Amazon product page. If you'd like to check it out after watching, I'll leave my affiliate link in the description below. Let's get started. When we opened the box, there were quite a few parts. At first, it looked a little intimidating. Fortunately, the instructions were detailed, clearly illustrated, and very easy to follow. Everything was well organized, and the setup process was surprisingly straightforward. One thing that immediately caught my attention was that it even included a hand pump for the balloon tires. That turned out to be important since the USB pump I brought malfunctioned. The wagon comes with 4 oversized balloon tires and 4 plastic inflation forms. The instructions tell you to place each tire inside the plastic form and inflate it until the tire sidewalls just touch the form. Simple. Or so we thought. We inflated the first tire, removed the pump, installed the valve cap. Everything looked perfect. Then we inflated the second tire. That's when my husband realized the first tire was actually overinflated. He simply let a little air back out. Ironically, that mistake became one of the biggest lessons from our entire test. Keeping the tires just slightly softer actually gave them better grip on loose beach sand. We'll come back to that later. Once all 4 tires were inflated, my husband installed them using the included tools. The wheels went on quickly. Then he rolled the wagon across the driveway. The steering felt a little stiff. After a quick inspection, he realized the front wheel nuts were just a little too tight. He loosened them slightly. Problem solved. The front swivel wheels rolled beautifully after that. That's another little tip that can save you frustration during setup. The wagon opens using an accordion-style frame. It expands in just a few seconds. Next comes the removable floor panel. I really like this design because the panel also doubles as the storage cover once the wagon is folded. Then we attach the 2 insulated cooler bags. They're surprisingly spacious. Before our beach trip, we actually stored them in the freezer overnight so they'd already be cold when we packed our food and drinks. Each cooler also comes with a detachable shoulder strap if you'd rather carry it separately. Now it was time for the official kid inspection. My 8-year-old granddaughter tested the telescoping handle. No problem. Then she opened and closed the rear tailgate, also easy. Then she climbed inside the wagon, looked at Grandpa, and announced, "Ride me around." Naturally, Grandpa happily accepted the assignment. I'd say the wagon officially earned kid approval. After about 30 minutes of setup, we were finally ready for the beach. We loaded 4 beach chairs, a pop-up shade tent, a boogie board, beach toys, blankets, snacks, drinks, and miscellaneous beach gear. The 2 cooler bags attached neatly to the outside, leaving even more room inside. The open rear tailgate is especially handy for long items like beach umbrellas, fishing poles, or long boards. Now came the real test. Would it actually roll on soft beach sand? The wagon rolled effortlessly across sidewalks, asphalt, boardwalks, then down the beach access ramp. Finally, loose, dry sand. Honestly, this was the part that impressed me the most. Even fully loaded, those oversized balloon tires rolled much easier than I expected. Instead of dragging the wagon, we were simply walking to the beach. After a full day at the beach, we loaded everything back into the wagon, including a few things we'd purchased from beach vendors. The cooler bags had kept our drinks and snacks cold for hours. We rolled everything back to the condo with very little effort. After unloading, my husband folded the wagon in just a few seconds. Then he wrapped it with the storage mat, turning it into a compact package ready for storage until our next trip. After spending an entire day with this wagon, from assembly to cleanup, I learned a few things that aren't obvious from the product page. So before I give you my final buy or buy verdict, here are 8 tips I think every buyer should know. Tip number 1, give yourself about 30 minutes for setup. Assembly was easy, but there are quite a few steps. Between inflating the tires, installing the wheels, and putting everything together, it took us about half an hour. Thankfully, the instructions were clear, easy to follow, and the whole process was pretty intuitive. Tip number 2, this wagon holds an incredible amount of gear. We packed 4 beach chairs, a pop-up shade tent, a boogie board, beach toys, snacks, drinks, blankets, and all of our miscellaneous beach gear. Then my 8-year-old granddaughter climbed in for a ride. Even with all that weight, the wagon rolled surprisingly well. Amazon rates it for up to 600 pounds, and based on our experience, it definitely feels built for serious loads. Tip number 3, keep the balloon tires slightly underinflated. This was probably the biggest surprise of our entire test. We found that slightly softer tires rolled effortlessly on sidewalks, asphalt, boardwalks, and even fine, loose, dry beach sand. That was one of the most impressive parts of the entire test. Tip number 4, steering is smooth, but wider turns are easier when it's fully loaded. The front swivel wheels make the wagon very easy to maneuver. Even when it was packed full of beach gear, it steered with very little effort. That said, once it's fully loaded, you'll find that wide, sweeping turns are easier than trying to make tight corners. Tip number 5. The cooler bags clean up beautifully. One of our cooler bags ended up covered with sand, muddy water, and even red Gatorade. I expected at least a faint stain, but everything came off with a little dish soap and water. It looked almost new again. Tip number 6. Don't overlook the extra storage. The mesh side pockets are perfect for keeping sunscreen, water bottles, flip-flops, sunglasses, or your phone within easy reach. It also has side slings that securely hold rolled-up beach towels or blankets, freeing up valuable space inside the wagon. Tip number 7. It comes in several colors. We tested the blue and white version, but it's also available in solid blue, black, pink, red, and turquoise, so you can pick the one that fits your style. Tip number 8. Practice folding it before your first trip. Once you have the wagon assembled, I recommend collapsing it and wrapping it in the storage mat once or twice before you head to the beach. The folding process is simple, but there's a little learning curve the first time. It's much easier to figure it out at home than at the end of a long beach day when you're hot, tired, and ready to head back to the car. After you've done it once or twice, folding it takes less than a minute. Buy or buy for us. This is an easy buy. If your family spends time at the beach, goes camping, attends sporting events, or hauls a lot of gear, I think this wagon is well worth considering. The oversized capacity, balloon tires, insulated cooler bags, open tailgate, thoughtful storage pockets, and easy full design made our beach day much easier and much more enjoyable. If you'd like to check out the heavy-duty beach wagon, I'll leave my affiliate link in the description below. If you found this review helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments. What's the hardest thing you've ever had to carry across the beach? Thanks so much for watching. And remember, just because it looks great on Amazon doesn't mean it's worth buying. That's why we put products to the test before you spend your hard-earned money. As always, unlike anything that comes in a box, you are unique and priceless. See you next time.